This is Tank's Vlog. August 25th, 2019, wrapping up the day in sports. This is an early morning edition. Mid-morning, I should actually say. I got home, and I was doing a little work, getting things ready, getting ready to do the vlog, and all of a sudden, I literally fell asleep typing on my keyboard. It was typed up on my, was about to send a tweet that said, GGG. So I figured I should definitely start thinking about going to sleep. So I got a good 7 hours after that, so that's at least decent. So I decided to do the vlog in the morning. Last night was Barstool at the park at Citi Field. Due to circumstances probably beyond their control, Clem and KFC could not appear, so I picked up the slack. And the Mets ripped out my fucking heart again. You know, it's bad enough. It's like the Mets are good, starting to good, and they're in the race. But then come the Braves, throw cold water in your face. Oh, tonight the Mets are gonna suffer a heartache like it's 1999. And I've about had it with Todd Frazier. He's not hitting, he's not fielding, he's not doing anything right now. And Ed Luz Diaz, what was this? They took him out of the game and said he's hurt. He's not hurt. He just sucks. It might be a good time to put on the table is for sucking. Whiplash from all the fucking home runs he gives up. But Mets teased you last night. They fell behind early. And then the 3-run homer by Pete Alonso, tying the team record at 41 with a full month to go. Of course, if Pete Alonso hits 50 homers, I'm going to be jumping into the Atlantic Ocean in January with the polar bears. So keep an eye on that. There might have to be a tank polar bear countdown at some point somewhere. But like I said, Mets just... And I can't stand these uniforms. They're even worse in fucking person. And it occurred to me that the Mets actually probably got the inspiration for these uniforms, the white ones at the very least, from that episode that Jerry Seinfeld is dating Tawny Kitaen. And he has that vision of the chess game between his penis and his brain. With the white helmets and the all-white uniform. That's what the fucking Mets look like. Jerry Seinfeld in that chess scene. It looks like something from a dystopian horror movie. Prisoners! These white uniforms. And I actually found out from a good source that certain players think these uniforms are shit and hate them and think it's ridiculous that they're actually wearing them. So these fucking player uniforms that are for the fucking players, the players can't fucking stand them. Major League Baseball, you should be a fucking ashamed of yourself. Let's go through the rest of the scoreboard. The team usually called the Dodgers in black. The LA Whites beat the New York Blacks, the New York Yankees, 2-1. As Kenley Jansen escaped a bases-loaded ninth inning situation there. Nationals 7-2 winners over the Cubs. Phillies 9-3 winners over the Marlins. That hurts the Mets. Pirates pummeled the Reds 14-0. Josh Bell 100 RBIs for the first time in his career. And 100 RBIs is the first to get there this year himself. Pete Alonso is pretty close to 100 RBIs too, so keep an eye on that one. The Orioles 7-1 winners over the Rays. Astros beat the Angels 5-2. Brewers 4-0 winners over the Diamondbacks. Twins over the Tigers 8-5. Royals 4-2 winners over Indians 4-2 winners over the Royals. Rangers blanked the White Sox 4-0. Cardinals blanked the Rockies 6-0. It was the Red Sox squeaking by the Padres 5-4 on a Brock Holt homer in the ninth inning. It was the Giants 10-5 winners over the A's. And the Blue Jays 7-5 over the Mariners. God, I hate these uniforms. Now we have to turn our attention to the NFL. Shit out of luck. Shit out of luck. The one thing that's sure is that the Colts are fucked. Oh my God. Save this clip. It's August 25th. It's 10:25 in the morning. Andrew Luck retired last night. He's tired. His body hurts. His body aches. He's mentally exhausted. Okay, I understand that. He's not 30 yet. I don't think we've seen the last of Andrew Luck. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think he's going to make an attempt to play in the XFL. His father's commissioner. I think through circles and whispers somewhere that Vince McMahon is going to throw a shitload of money at him. And it's not just regular money. This is going to be guaranteed contracts. I think this is going to be a move where the XFL begins an aggressive attempt to lure NFL stars away with guaranteed contracts. That I think the XFL is going to try to actually be a real league this time. Not just that, whatever that was 20 years ago. This is going to be interesting. Quite interesting. And, oh wow. But, of course, the XFL will eventually fold. And Andrew Luck, in about 3 or 4 years, will be back in the NFL. And you heard it here first. He will be back and he will sign with the Patriots. Replacing Tom Brady when he retires. So when all that happens, remember, I told you first. And then I'll sing, I told you so. To celebrate. Or to commiserate because there's just more fucking misery. Lamar Miller also tore ACL. That hurts the Texans. So look out. Here come the Jaguars. If they could actually play with their heads outside their ass for a change. There actually was a couple college football games last night. Check out my college football preview on the Sports Encyclopedia, by the way, where I picked the records of all 130 teams. Even the teams in that god-awful, wish it wasn't even existing Sun Belt Conference. In the game in Orlando, it was the Florida Gators. Pete Alonso's old stomping grounds, chomping on the U. 24-20, overcoming a halftime deficit. And it was Hawaii in a shootout over Arizona, 45-38. Cedric Byrd had a monster game. 14 catches, 224 yards, and 4 touchdowns. And Cedric Byrd is our number one star of the day, followed by Bo Bichette of the Blue Jays and Corey Dickerson of the Pirates. Corey Dickerson of the Pirates actually accounted for 9 runs in their blowout win over Cincinnati, 5 RBI, and 4 runs scored. And now we take a look at today's birthdays. Today's birthday shout-out goes to the man with the greatest mustache in the history of baseball, Rollie Fingers, who turned 73. And we take a look back to 1924, when Walter Johnson threw a rain-shortened 7-inning no-hitter. At one time, those no-hitters actually counted, but baseball came along with a eraser and struck them all from the record in 1991 with a special commission that determined that for it to be an official no-hitter, it had to go 9 innings. And if it went 9 innings and into extra innings, it had to remain intact at the end of the game. Otherwise, que sera, sera. So a whole bunch of old rain-short no-hitters were taken out of the record book and no longer officially no-hitters. So check out the story at Barstool Sports and Sports Encyclopedia, where sports history lives. Good day.